Good morning. It's Shawn Mendes Day. Say hi, Maddie.
I don't know if I want to be in this yet.
Alright, well, my friend Maddie's here, and she stayed the night, and I'm not telling you what time it is because I'm embarrassed because it's so early because we're literally
freaking
psycho. Like, we are psycho of how early we prepare for concerts, but literally we've done this for every concert we've been to together. So, we're gonna get ready now, and then we're gonna drive to Louisville, and it's a 2-hour drive. So, we're about to do our makeup, and as you'll see, I literally know jack shit about makeup, and Maddie's amazing at makeup, so there will be quite a difference. I also lost my foundation and my powder, so, and my skin is literally so bad. Like, I don't know how much you can tell, but it hasn't been this bad in so long, and I'm hella pissed. I will probably do like a time-lapse thing for my makeup because I want to listen to music, so.
He's just not right for you. And you could tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want.
Oh, I know the song.
Did you fall out of love? Out of love. Oh.
And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation, and anytime you want it to stop.
Are we seeing this at B stage? Oh, so vlog. I'm gonna explain. Our seats are like, so there's the main stage and then there's B stage, and like the sections by B stage, we're in this section and we're like in the row like right next to the stage, but we think we might be like over here because we're seats 5 and 6, and we think it might go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're trying to get to B stage barricade whenever he comes to B stage. He sings like 6 songs, and we really need to get there. I don't care what them people say. Oh. It is what it is. You can't even tell I have makeup on. Like, you literally cannot tell one bit. Especially on the video. Another thing to tell you how much I don't wear makeup because I suck at it is I'm using a Naked 2 palette today.
I love this song so much. Like, I know it's like his newest song and it's like on the radio or whatever, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'll stop time for you. The second you say
Mascara and then
me too.
hair. I'm gonna turn off my video. Okay, my hair and makeup is done. Maddie is all ready. She looks so pretty. And
So excited.
I'm about to go do my final stuff and get dressed, and then we're gonna leave. Oh, my mirror says fat bitch. Well, outfit of the day. Ignore my messy room and my weird socks. This romper, I ordered it from Forever 21, and then I'm gonna wear black Vans. And this is my like jewelry that I'm wearing, just hoops and then this little choker. We are on our way to Louisville. Right now we're actually at Dunkin' because we need some freaking coffee, but we're on our way, and we left my house And this is taking so long.
Dude, I'm like, I hate when people like look at us. Like that, like employee.
We left the house, got gas, and we are on our way, and it's a like 2-hour drive, or like, so it's, okay, I'll tell you what time it is now. It's 9 a.m.
We'll get there at 10:30.
We'll get there at, okay, cool. We'll probably get there like by 11. And then, I don't really know what we're gonna do.
You look so pretty. Like, just like.
You do too.
Alright, do you want me to?
Bro, are we ordering the whole
Freaking
restaurant of food? Like,
Ooh, I think I
she's
might get
still
the
talking.
croissant
She's still
sandwich.
talking.
You're vegetarian,
Yes.
right?
Their hash browns are literally sex. Like, they are so good. Can I get 2 large caramel coffees, 1 with almond milk and sugar, and 1 with cream and sugar, both iced? Okay,
I don't know why.
How are our sandwiches not 2 for $5 just because I took off bacon?
Right? I feel like.
I'm taking something off, bro. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. You too. We got our coffee. We're here. We just got to Louisville, and I'm gonna show you my parking job because it's literally horrible. We're just slightly crooked. Call us stalkers. But we're literally just chilling on this street corner because like
my car, like in the blue car right there, is like
staring at us.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally just standing here on this street corner. There's literally boats blaring horrible music, and because we saw like the tour bus entrance and like the guards there like giving us weird looks because they can tell that like we're here for Shawn, and so we don't really know what to do.
I'm gonna look at that guy and be like, boo. Keep looking at me, bitch.
We will update you, all of you watchers, there's probably 2 of you. We'll update you if we have any more information. So it's been literally hours since I vlogged. We met a girl and she was like, hey, have you guys seen Shawn? And then she was like, come on, I think he's this way. So we went with her because somebody that like worked at an acai bowl place had seen him this morning, and then somebody saw him at the gym, and then somebody saw him at the coffee shop. So we went to the gym and asked what time he left, and they said like just after 11. And then we went and waited by the tour bus doors. We've been there for like how long?
A while.
Nobody had seen him, and there was like a girl waiting by the tour bus like doors where he would most likely go in since like early. So we don't know how we got in, but Jake came and told us that his head of security came and told us that like we're welcome to sit there and wait, but there's no point because he's not gonna come out, and that he's like busy from now on, and that he's already in there, which I don't know how, but he was. So that was my update. Everybody that's watching this, like all 2 of you, probably think we're
freaking
crazy stalkers, and we're not. We just love Shawn Mendes. Okay. Okay. We are now. It's, what time is it?
2:32.
It's 2:30,
I
and
didn't bring the other cube.
I put it on there. Did you take it off?
I did. So I was like, okay, I don't need this. Fine.
But anyways, we're just here for a little inside time because we've been outside walking and standing all day. So now we're just here to like cool off and stuff. T-minus 5 hours till the show starts, so we've reached full crackheadery.
Us all as like a big group, just like running around.
Yeah, because there's like so many people that ended up
It's
standing
like
there.
those games where like you like start as one person,
Like-
you like pick people
Like
up.
the caterpillar?
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, that's all for the update right now. See you when something else happens. VIP is going in. Alexa, play That Should Be Me by Justin Bieber. We out here queuing. I feel like it's 5. We both think we're gonna pass out. We haven't eaten since, like my hand's literally shaking. We haven't eaten since we got Dunkin' this morning, and that was at 9 o'clock, and it's 5 p.m. My phone is at 8%, so don't know how much more I'm gonna record, but we just upgraded our seats to front row. So we're literally screaming, and we sold our old seats, and yeah, we're dying.
Many hours later.
This is dangerous. Whatever. So we're in the car. Well, we just got Taco Bell, and this is my 4th time getting Taco Bell this week, but we're not gonna talk about it. So, I have no words for what we just experienced.
We
have
absolutely
no words.
talked about
Like anything
yet.
So
like
first of all,
seats.
the last thing I said was that we got the seats.
Okay.
So first of all, we got the water bottles. The Shawn Mendes the tour water bottles. They're cool as hell. Second of all, we bought front row and sold it.
It's gonna be your next left at this light.
Turn left on.
Okay, well, what we're saying, we got down there and we got our wristbands, and as soon as we got down there, we talked to our friend and he told us to go like get our spot right at barricade.
Yeah, usually I guess they like let you run like right at the beginning of Alessia's set. The first 4 rows get barricade. They get like a wristband. So
take the exit, then keep right to merge onto I-65 North toward Indianapolis.
Right.
Keep
sorry,
right.
like
That's okay.
driving home from
Use the right
Louisville
lane to keep
Indiana,
right.
And we're dumb.
Yeah, we're big dumb, and it's a little stressful. We got there, and like they just let us go to barricade, and like so we were at barricade, and like then apparently after Alessia's set, they always make you go back usually, and then you get to go during like Another One Bites the Dust, and that's like the last song that comes on before Shawn comes on, and apparently like they usually let you run during that, but they literally let us stay. Like they didn't make us go back before Alessia's set, they didn't make us go back after Alessia's set. I look like a freaking crackhead. Like I've been crying if you can't tell. Bawling. Alessia was so good. She didn't like Alessia, and I was like trying to convince her last night that like Alessia's amazing because I love Alessia. And guess what? Now she's convinced.
And then I started tearing up at her set.
I cried.
I feel like a dumb bitch.
She like looked at us like a lot. She made eye contact with me like 3 times, and she pointed at me.
I was scared of her. I wouldn't make eye contact.
Maddie has some videos. I'll put that in there. I didn't record at the concert. Unfortunately, my phone died, and also like I just never record at concerts because like I know that if I record, I'm gonna be looking at my phone and not at like the artist because like I don't know, like I'm not good at focusing on whatever. I'm gonna put in like some of Maddie's videos. So Alessia got off, and we were like expecting them to tell us to go back, but they didn't. So then, should we talk about the mall?
Oh my God. So I'm like standing there, like minding my business, you know, like we got there. I mean, me and Izzy were there so early, so we're sitting in our spot, and this mom comes up. And you know what? I'm not gonna say anything really bad, but she was throwing a like fit because yes, she was throwing a fit because we were in front of her seats, and I was like, oh, like I'm sorry, like this is my first show. They told us that the first few rows is all like, yeah, so I was like, here's my wristband. I was like, we've been here since 10 a.m. and she threw a fit. She was like, I work in music industry, I know how this works, I'm gonna go get
They
someone.
didn't get there till, mind you,
after Alessia's
right before
set.
Shawn's set started.
Yeah, and like I was pissed, and she went and got someone, and she was like, he was like, if the whole front row does not sit down, like we're gonna all go up there, we're gonna check all your tickets, make sure they're not fake.
Initially the security guard was like, it's like first come first serve for that, but like,
But then she
I guess there's
got someone
in the front row
else,
because
and
people apparently photoshopped their tickets.
yeah. But she ended up being like really nice at the end. She was like, yo, like I just was making sure that my daughter had a place. She's like, you guys can stand like in front of me.
So now for the good part. Lights go off and like it starts happening. Like Lost in Japan is what he opens with, and
my eyelash is falling off.
And I was literally like, I usually like at concerts like I do cry, but I usually don't cry during like super pump up songs. I literally started bawling because he came out and he was so close to us. Like, we hadn't expected that. Like, we came expecting, oh, maybe, hopefully we'll get B-Stage barricade, but, like, we might not. And then we bought those tickets, and so he was literally so close. Like, I never thought I would see Shawn that close.
I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight, 'cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind.
He like kept looking at us, and he sang to me like 5 times.
Dude, no shit. Like I'm not kidding. When like I know like everyone's like, oh, like he looked in our direction. He was looking right at us and like smiling.
He sang to me a few times, but during There's Nothing Holding Me Back, he sang to me for like 10 seconds straight, which is a lot. Like, that's a long time.
Places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decision. Baby, the door is up.
Shawn Mendes' guitarist kept looking at me and smiling at me.
Like, it was insane because I never thought that was gonna happen with Shawn. So he went to B stage and then he came back.
I won't lie to you. I know he's just not right for you. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you wanted. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation. Anytime you want it to stop, I know I can take you better.
Oh, on the note in Particular Taste, when he goes, particular, that was like a really good rendition of it. I fell to the ground. Like, I fell to the ground.
Did. She's not lying.
Like, I was on the ground.
She just knows my she's so particular. I'm so obsessed with her. She's so particular, but I'm so obsessed with her. She's so particular. Where were you? More times than love, since you came along, I'm thinking, baby, beautiful. I'm bringing out a different kind of me, and there's no safety net that's underneath. I'm freezing, falling on you. Now I have all love, all the strings attached. Good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. Everything means nothing if I swim alone. That's not about it. You can't drink without thinking about it. It's too late to say.
And during Y, I'll put the video right here, he sat so close to us. Like,
Literally
he was
right in
so
front of us.
close.
Right in front of us.
So many nights trying to find someone new. They don't mean nothing. People ask about us now, we just push it off. I don't know why we act like it means nothing at all. I wish that I could tell you that you're all that I want. I pretend I'm
literally just bawling the whole time. And I can't believe that just happened. Like, I just got shook for a second. Like, that really just happened.
Take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. I said, now would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart? Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart? Not asking for a lot, not just as you're honest with me. And my pride is all I got, so I'm saying is what? Please have mercy on me and take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. No, you keep tearing me apart. Would you please have mercy on me? And even though you're not good intentions, no, I need you to set me free. Would you please?
So in my blood,
Is there somebody who can help me sing? It's like a water, baby. Sometimes I feel like giving up already. Someone help me. Find somebody now. Find somebody now. Someone help me out. I need somebody now. Look at what my nigga asked me. Sing, 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 don't stop now.
so first of all, he's so hyped during that song. Like, you can tell how happy he is during that song, first of all. And also, like, it's a encore, so like everybody's like super hype. So during In My Blood, he comes out to right before the barricade. So he comes like to by front row, and he like goes down the line. He gives a few people hugs. He didn't really hug anybody on our side. He gave like 2 or 3 people hugs during In My Blood. Oh, also during In My Blood, he literally looked me dead in the eye when I was making the ugliest crying face. Like, I was like, it's worse. Literally sobbing my eyes out. And then he came by and he touched our hands. Well, like, in the video you can't really tell that he touched my hand because she took it and she's next to me.
Yeah,
but, like,
it was a bad video.
it was literally the most incredible experience. Like, it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. His performing is like uncomparable to like almost anyone. Being front row, like being so close to him, when like I didn't expect that to ever happen. It was just like so like overwhelming. We love Shawn Mendes so much. Okay, so it's 3:33 a.m. right now. I got home at about 2:50 and I couldn't move for like 40 minutes. And then I just changed and like washed my face. I still kind of look like a raccoon. I love him so much. I mean, he puts on such an amazing show in general, and getting to experience it front row was something that like I will never like take for granted that I got to do that. I freaking love him. Always have, always will. So at barricade, there's like barricade, and then there's like security like spread out, and then there's the stage, and there's a security guard like kind of right in front of me the whole show, and he probably thought I was insane because
I was just crying and like making the ugliest cry faces. Like literally Shawn saw me do it too, but it was a little embarrassing. I'm so proud of him. I hope you liked watching me go through my experience and hearing about it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, it was perfect. Bye.